Hello. I think we're live. Yeah, we should be live. So just doing something a bit different from what I normally do. Streaming kind of I'm doing some creative stuff, and I'm going to stream that. I was originally going to watch Mandalorian and react to that and play some Bounty Hunter. I didn't realize it didn't come out until 8 in the morning, like, you know, just 2 hours for work. Sure. So having to do this instead, but that's not a problem. So I went to my face. I went to Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. I should have put my top on that says, but actually it's fair, it's getting a green screen now anyway. The thing about, so I've got a Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023 top, but it has green text on it, and they're using the green screen, so that probably ruined everything anyway. But yeah, so I need to edit that. My long-time default editing software for over a decade now, if not longer, has been HitFilm by FX Home, or at least it was by FX Home. I was drawn to it when it was advertised by Film Riot, because you can get a version of it which is completely free but just as powerful. All you're losing is some of the add-ons, and that was really attractive as someone had no money. It was very powerful. It was designed for guerrilla filmmaking, so it was designed to be low spec, relatively low spec. And I was using Video Pad before that, and Video Pad would just keep crashing on my computer. I mean, later on I think I realized it wasn't really the software that was the issue, it was my computer being very, very crap, and me filming footage that was too high of quality for my computer to take. But that's beside the point. HitFilm dealt with the footage better, and you know, it had all these effects options on it, and you know, it was designed to be a VFX editor as well as a video editor, which very few I don't think any of the software really is. I mean, even Premiere Pro, there's very little, you know, visual effects you can do on it. You have to bring in After Effects. So use that, very happy. I mean, not very happy, I was still having a lot of headaches of editing, but I think that was more a bottleneck from my computer, and then as I kind of upgraded my computers, I had better kind of options. And then I guess, I don't know, I mean, I came to university and I kind of lost a lot of the time I had for editing because of everything else I was doing, so I wasn't able to do so much editing, which is very sad, ultimately. And because I didn't have time to edit my stuff, all the vlogs I did film, I ultimately never did. In fact, that's why I eventually released a kind of vlog that was a summary of the last few years of my life. That was a collection of the footage I recorded over those 3 years, because I was never able to get those individual vlogs out because of the time it took to edit. So I kind of dropped off using HitFilm for a while, and it's changed over the time. It's evolved, but a company called Artlist has bought it recently, and I'm not entirely sure of exactly all the changes because I've not really dived back into it. But for one, they've changed their business model. It used to be you bought the software, and then every time they upgraded, you would then pay another license fee for the new software. Whereas now, it's more like the Premiere Pro subscription fee, but also confusingly, you can still do the original perpetual license. I don't know. But there's a new version. It's more kind of created for like creator oriented, and in terms of like social media, things like that. But I mean, I was using HitFilm to edit my review of Dungeons and Dragons, which you can see on the on my Squishy Vision channel. Oh, I think I forgot to put up all my social links or whatever. You can see the links in the descriptions on my YouTube version of this video. Yeah, so I was editing that, and I had those issues. It kept freezing. It didn't let me edit. I had to mess around with software a lot. I had to keep like creating a project from scratch, and fortunately I did a lot of my kind of complicated work on composite shots, which you can re-import into other projects, so I didn't lose any of my editing. But that was just a fluke. Like, if I had done it traditionally, that wouldn't have been the case, but I edited it kind of backwards. I kind of created details. I dumped my footage onto a composite shot and trimmed it down there, so then when I applied the effects onto the chroma key effects, it would do it all across the board, not per segment. Which is an annoying thing about HitFilm, is that that's one of the annoying things about it. And it was a headache, and I was like, this is untenable. I don't know if it's a case of my software just playing. I mean, I know it's not my computer. I spent £1,500 on this computer. Everything else will be working perfectly. HitFilm shouldn't be causing me as much issues. My computer's way above specs for HitFilm. So I don't know. And I figured maybe it's time. It's been a decade. Maybe it's time to try new pastures and see if another editing software is much better. So I downloaded DaVinci Resolve. I've not had a chance to actually open it yet. This will be the first time. So we'll give this a go and we'll edit Star Wars Celebration Europe on this and see how it goes. But I mean, firstly, I need to re-encode my software. So when you because I don't have a camera exactly, or at least the ones I do have plugged into here. When you film on your mobile, on an iPhone at least, it records everything in a variable frame rate. So it's not a consistent frame rate. It encodes it. It's to reduce memory, to reduce storage. It will use variable encoding, so the frame rate will change depending on the footage. Sometimes it'll be higher, sometimes it'll be lower. This is fine for playback. It's very bad for editing because your editing software, or at least HitFilm, I don't know about DaVinci Resolve, and I guess we're not going to find out today, but at least HitFilm will assume the footage it's going to get is constant, but because it's not constant, you'll find that when you drop in the footage, your audio desyncs with your visuals. So before you want to put your footage into your editing software, you need to re-encode it so that the footage is constant. So to do that, I have all my footage here, and here is HandBrake. And what I've basically done is just dropped all of the footage into the folder into here, because we're going to do it as a batch encode. And okay, usually what you have to do, if I get a footage that's actually vertical, is I've saved my settings as a preset, and all that's different here to the normal one is I've set the quality constant 17. I don't actually know a huge amount of what a lot of this. Well, I know some of it because I know things. I mainly am following the instructions of Axel of FXHome fame. I don't know if he still works at FXHome. I don't think he does. I think a lot of the old guard have left. But and I asked, when I first had this issue, I asked a question on the FXHome forums, which I've learned have now been pulled down. They don't exist anymore. I don't know why. They just decided to not have the forums up anymore, not maintain them. So all that information that's on there is now lost. I mean, someone has apparently backed up a whole bunch of it, but now you can't access it anymore. So I'm glad I have it saved as a preset. So quality, so higher perceivable quality means that effectively what you're putting in, I mean, it says here exactly, but what you're putting in is exactly what you're going to get out. Low compression, which means that you're going to it's not efficient use of file storage. Put it here, it's going to compress it heavily, but you're going to lose some of your quality. So apparently 17 is what I was recommended, and I've seen a reason to not follow someone who probably knows more than me. So basically 17. And then video coder H.264, which is what it basically is already, or at least that's. I mean, I could go for another one, but that's the kind of format I use anyway. This is the important bit. So peak frame rate is basically variable, and peak frame rate is basically the highest FPS you will get, but it can go lower depending on what's happening on the screen. But I want my footage to be constant. So actually, I put 25 here, but looking at my footage is actually filmed in. Oh, it's filmed in 25 frames per second. Fine, cool, that's fine. So yeah, so you want your constant frame rate to be whatever the average frame rate, or whatever whatever your computer thinks, whatever playback frame rate is, whatever your computer thinks it is. In this case, it's 25 FPS. That's what you want here, but you want it to be constant. Your profiles, set high code level, set auto, faster code on. And basically you want this. I don't know what this means, but I was given this and I'm using it and it works. And that's essentially all you need to do. But that's what you do, and then you do what I'm going to do in a bit, which is basically you add this to a queue, and then you add all of them to a queue, and then you batch do it. But so this is the messy one. I wasn't paying attention when I was filming, and even though my camera was horizontal, I hadn't let my iPhone adapt to that before I pressed record, and so it started recording in vertical. But because my thing is set to be horizontal, it's doing a weird, it's getting confused basically, and it's going to end up re-encoding the video as a horizontal video. And I want to keep it vertical. I don't think there's a way in HandBrake to rotate footage, so I'm going to have to keep it as a vertical video, and then I will rotate it in DaVinci Resolve. I hope DaVinci Resolve can let me do that. Certainly HitFilm can. So give me a second to work this out, because I can't quite remember how I do this. I want this to be 90. This one of these change. This should. Oh no, I've just messed it up, haven't I? So 90/20 by 1080 is what I want this to be. Nope. What did I do last time? You let me do that. It's done. Whoa. Gonna shrink the video. I want it to be that. And I have another vertical video as well, but I've done the same thing with this. Is what did I do the last time? But once I figure this out, I'm going to save this as a preset so I don't forget. What did I do? Okay, probably that's custom. And 80. Okay, that seems to fix it. Yeah. Okay. I think that seems about right. There's a new preset, 25 FPS, vertical. Okay. So. Remember that a bit easy here. Actually set this folder, and that should mean did I save it? Add to queue, and then if I select the second one, I select. What are you doing there? And can I just? Oh no, because I've got a bleed. Okay. Alt A. So this, in theory, should be just adding them all. We'll double check afterwards. So I'm going through them all, pressing Alt A. In fact, in theory, I should just be able to click do all of them. But as I know, there's a vertical video in here which I need to do a different setting for. I can't until that happens. Also, is that the rapist? Don't know. There's a cosplay. I don't know the details. I don't know, and I can't recall them because I didn't know until this happened. There's a cosplayer who there's allegations that he's a rapist, pretty strong allegations. Who apparently was kicked out of Doctor Who fandom for these allegations. Who turned up to Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023, and as Cal Kestis, and he was there when Cameron Mahonigan went on stage, and Cameron Mahonigan, I'm sure doesn't know the allegations, gave him his poncho that he was wearing, and there's some like. I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find out. And again, I don't know anything about these allegations. I don't know if they're true or not, but you know, also, come on, mate. If enough people are saying it, I don't know. I mean, too often we're happy to dismiss things that we should be dismissing. So, okay, here's a vertical one. So I want to change that to my vertical preset. And Q 36. Normal preset. You can see how in the source, I'm pointing in the screen. If you look at the top above where it says above the drop down where I'm selecting the footage, it says source. It says what the folder it's from, and then it gives the original resolution, and then it's the original frame rate. And sometimes it says 25.01. This is because it's a variable frame rate, and sometimes it adds a bit more than it should do, which is the kind of thing which will confuse a video editing software. So that should be all of it. These are ones that just yeah, okay, so let's just double check the queue, make sure we've got everything. I mean, there's 57 videos and 57 here, and they should all be the 25 set preset. And it should all be the same. Why are you cropped? Okay, which one was that? And why is it cropped? I'm just gonna make a quick note of that. In fact, I will use the chat to make a quick note of that because, hey, no one's watching, so why will anyone care? 15121400. Okay, that's in the chat for me to remember. In the YouTube chat. Okay, cool. We can start this queue. And essentially now what this is doing is it's just encoding all of the videos, and I'm watching my OBS and it like freak the heck out. I might just, oh, it seems fine now. I don't know. If I do this, will it be happier? Apparently not. So maybe this is the part it doesn't like. Yep, it's dropping frames. Oh dear. How much? So yeah, this is part of the things I was going to test. It's how much the software can cope with me doing other intensive things whilst I'm also streaming. Nothing's crashed. So while this was doing this, I was going to open up HitFilm because I need to generate a title sequence, and I already have a template that I use for my Star Wars Battlefront videos on my gaming channel. So I was just going to open up and render that at the same time, but I figure as this is being very pissy with me, it might be best to just wait. So we'll let it do that. We'll put this up here so we can see the countdown of things. And I guess we just wait. Do I have snacks? I kind of want snacks. If all else failed, I have this that I can throw up. But there's a lot of lag there as well. How many frames have I dropped? I have dropped 718 frames. And not encoding very well. But to be fair, it's encoding this live as I'm speaking to you, and it's encoding this 1080p footage at the same time. So I'm not surprised. It's not doing so well. So maybe I need to have like an encoding, just a waiting screen. What snacks do I have? I ate all my chocolate. I bought some snacks so I'm assessing a DV expedition over the weekend. I bought some snacks for that, but I should probably save that for that. Why do I have any other snacks? I have coffee, but I've just drunk that. I think I have snacks somewhere. I have a pan of chocolate that I've not eaten in a week. I've got some oranges, but I don't really eat that right now. Really should have bought myself some snacks. I should have brought some snacks back home with me. There's a whole bunch of snacks in my office. 41, okay. I mean, this will probably take like about 10 minutes. It's just a shame. I was gonna multitask. I was gonna do some other stuff while this is rendering, but I'm just like I'm seeing the error messages on OBS about encoder overload. And I'm like, well, no shoot, no shoot. Considering that investigating encoding TV at the same time. Imagine my CPU usage is peaking, but I don't want to bring it up because, you know, it's one of those weird things that when you look at your CPU usage, it kind of seems to peak even more, you know? Yeah, YouTube's complaining at me now. Although strangely, oh no, well, I was gonna say Twitch isn't, but now Twitch is lagging too. We're supposed to be in a chat so people know what's going on. Well, now I know. So if I do this crisp up in the future, I need to make sure that I'm not expecting to encode midstream. I suppose this is why some people have like separate computers to do this. I mean, hopefully my audio's still coming through okay. Because as long as that's fine, then you can excuse the fact that my bass is stuttering a bit. But yeah, I mean, it's a new. So in the future, when I do this, I need to encode all this footage beforehand, obviously. But then it also means that when I finish editing the software, finish editing the footage, obviously I'll have to stop the stream so I can encode the footage. But that makes sense. I mean, I'm not expecting to like kind of have to. I mean, no one wants to watch just me watch a progress bar, you know. I expect if I have it like an even. Maybe this is the use case to get more RAM, so that I can stream the encoding part as well. My Logitech camera isn't connecting properly, and that might be because every time I start up my computer, I get an error message about USB device, which is playing up. I haven't been able to figure out which one it is, but I think it's possibly my Logitech camera. So I wonder what that's about. Maybe it just needs rejigging. I hope it's not the port, because that'd be really annoying. Hopefully easy to fix though, considering this is the computer I've built. Probably pin this message. There we go. So if anyone tunes in, they will see it and they will know why its footage is crap. Oh, I've got 18 left to do, so that didn't take too far. I mean, obviously, these clips are very, very short by design. They're like 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. If they're longer, it's gonna be much more of a headache. Fortunately, they're not. I could mess around with Alexa a bit. About a bit bothered. My cat has moved out from the cat bed and is now 14 more jobs remaining. And hopefully once they've all finished encoding, the stream will just like come back straight away. Well, left to do. Need to. We've dropped 14% of our frames in the network. That's not good, but also understandable. Yeah. We've skipped 2% because of encoding lag, 0.9% because of rendering lag. But we only got 9 more left to go. Eight. Seven. In theory, if I move around less, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, because there shouldn't be too much to encode. 5. Oh, I missed 6. I wasn't paying attention. 4. It makes sense to usually get shot because these are the last ones I am as I'm leaving. 3. 2. Last job, and hopefully we get our footage back. Oh, this one seems a bit longer than the other ones. Good. So hopefully the Twitch quality should jump back up. Just waiting for things to like stabilize before I freak out. But I mean, hey, I'm not doing anything anymore. I look all fine. Twitch is still saying I'm unstable. YouTube's still saying I'm unstable. But maybe it just needs to catch up. I mean, everything here looks fine. I mean, I'm gonna see what this catch up so I can actually see what's going on. Because this seems like it's way behind. Because I can still see it rendering on the screen. But once it's caught up, Okay, well I'm getting green on OBS. YouTube seems to have caught up. The error mesh is still there, but I don't know if the error message perpetuates. Twitch still seems to think I'm unstable, but hopefully that will just disappear. Right. So. Okay, right, so. That's all done. These are all just ready to drop into our editor. But first we need to pull out our template from HitFilm. Yep, I'm getting excellent on Twitch again. YouTube social media error message, but I think YouTube just continues that error thing until things calm down. He was angry from YouTube, so yeah. This is HitFilm. Where is? I'm gonna guess this is probably the file. Yep. So I make the most of the fact that I have 3 screens by using all 3 of them. Then I'll tell you. So what do I need here? I think probably just composite shot 1. Yeah. So if I save this as well, we still hear the same name. I'm sure it will confuse me in the future. Also, I should probably check to see what Franklin Gothic book. I'm just going to chuck that Franklin Gothic book. Do I put in there? Yeah. So I'm gonna need that. Okay, so when did I go? Was it last week? Yeah, it was. Last weekend. In a major city. Honestly, far too down south. Let's just go with that. And then and then we're going to encode this, so we might have the exact same issues all over again. But it's only 10 seconds long. Let's see how well this crashes. Surprisingly not, actually. I mean, everything on OBS seems to be happy as Larry with me moving around. Don't see any kind of drops. So apparently I'm fine to encode things in HitFilm. But to be fair, all I'm coding is like basic text. Okay, cool. You can get rid of HitFilm now. And then, so I was trying to find some music because obviously I can't use the Star Wars music as copyrighted, and I'm not convinced it being a backing track in here really qualifies as fair use. I was tempted to use Samuel Kim music, who I've got, who I was listening to, who I was trying to find some music from. Basically, rearranges Star Wars songs. So he takes the same, I don't think he rearranges it, he recomposes it. I don't know the music terms. It's the same arrangement, but it's a different composition. And this exists in a weird grey area where technically, because he's breaching the copyright of the arrangement, but his own orchestration of it is original piece, so he owns the copyright to that, so he could license that out. But Lucasfilm can still come at him, or when he uses it, I think, and be like, hey, you're using our arrangement without permission. And it can affect things like monetization and things like that. So I was hesitant to use his music, even though he has like a thing here that determines how you can use it. So instead, I found a thing called Film Strobe that basically lets you generate music, and this one called Galactic is meant to be Star Wars-esque. So we're gonna go with that. I mean, it doesn't need to be Star Wars, it needs to be Star Wars-esque. So that's what I've pulled from here. What's behind my screen? That's what I've pulled from there. We can give it. Okay, so let's open DaVinci for the first time and see what it does. Okay, well, it moved things over to my other screen, which I'm just going to double check, but there's nothing on there which you can pull any kind of sensitive information from, but I don't think so. You know what, I'm just gonna minimize my windows just in case. But it'll let me. It won't let me. Why are you doing this? Okay. That looks fine to me. A bit difficult, but that's what's okay. So yeah. This is all fine. I don't really care. Grand. I hate wizards. Just tell me what. No. I don't want. Don't. Just let me choose it. Difficult. Out of these, I guess Premiere Pro is one I'm the most familiar with. Well, where's it gone now? Oh, there it is. For about 40 minutes, so I'm probably not going to finish editing this today. I guess because the encoding took too long, and so I spent an hour making this whole new scene collection so I could broadcast. I've just realised that this is mirrored. Why is this mirrored? Why is this mirrored? I mean, no clue why that's mirrored. That seems like a problem for another day. Right, let's just drag you onto this window so I can pull up pull up my windows again. Okay. So what I want is, okay, well, let's just drag all of these into here first. Yeah, sure. I don't know what are my project settings? Oh, that could be useful. I'm not a fan of it directly. Okay. Yeah, but can you like? Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. Can you like? Where have you saved it? Why won't you tell me where you've saved it? Not annoying at all, is it? Multicam might be useful. Okay, so it has a dual screen like setting. What does this do? Nope. No. Don't toggles. Okay, I need a browser. DaVinci Resolve multi. What's the best way to? I don't want to watch a video tutorial. Can't click on. Why is it grayed out? DaVinci Resolve dual screen grayed out. Oh, okay. That's how it works. But I want you to be... Nope. Okay. Right. Okay. Nope, I don't. I don't like that. I don't like this. How do I? Let's just chuck something on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, no. Can I not let you? There should be a. Where is full screen? Nope. It's not working either. Well, this is a freaking form that says, yes, you can do this thing, and then doesn't tell you me how. How do I float? Not easy to find things, is it? Control X. Then can I push you to where? Nope. Apparently not. Cinema mode. Nope. All these forums of people being like, yes, you can use a third monitor. No, we don't know how. Good. Come on, explain to me how to. Fine, I'll watch your video tutorial.
The child whose new powers could make them a threat to the kingdom, I think.
Yes, you can. You can have 3 monitors finally on DaVinci Resolve without buying any extra hardware.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Chris. I'm a videographer, photographer and YouTuber. I make all sorts of videos, from reviews to product demos to just me standing here talking to you about my experiences. If you think you'd be interested in that, hit that subscribe button. So first things first, you will need DaVinci Resolve 16, the studio version, the paid version. Very clever Blackmagic design, because a lot of people are going to want this feature. It doesn't currently work in the free version, but I do have a kind of hack workaround if you're really desperate for a third monitor in the free version of DaVinci Resolve. Please put it in the comment section below and I will make a video about that as well. So let's jump on.
You annoying person. Fine, will this stick with the 2? Just stick with the 2. Which kind of means I need to re-edit this real quick. Just thinking, actually, what am I looking at here? Clearly something that would prefer. Nope, didn't want you. Although I guess whilst you're here. I want stop doing that. What is half of 1080? 540. I need it to be 540. That'll do. You need to also be 540. But that's what. Are you just like different? Well, it might help if you actually on screen. Okay, that works. Not great use of real estate, is it? You. Yeah, I guess that looks mostly alright. And then I need to know edit my stream deck calibration. We're gonna use a button because I don't need you anymore, but you over there. All works. Banging. I mean, it's not the most fluid of things, but it works. It works. And this still works, I hope. Yeah. Cool. Right. I guess this is the setup that we're using, but that's fine. That works. Anyway. Okay. What am I doing? What's going on? See, a smart person would do a tutorial. We watched a tutorial before we did all this, but nah, we're just gonna throw ourselves into this. So let's kill the music. So if I put you in here, and I update you. I'm very overwhelmed by this new software. I mean, in about 20 minutes time. I mean, what time is... Yeah, sorry. I need to also... Someone sent me a friend request. My Hermes parcel's on the way. This is all very, very dramatic. So I've got about 15 minutes. So we're probably gonna do the whole edit thing like another time. So let's just play around with what we've got on this screen to start with. Where? Why did it do that? I can't remember. Just in case I want to jump around. Okay, all right. So I have you selected. What's this? Oh, that's just the preview, whatever I'm doing here, right? Jog wheel. That's fun. Ooh, that's helpful. And then so this lets me assume to do like that stuff, which is good. Crop. Oh, that's very useful because I think both HitFilm and Premiere you've got to put like filters on, which is really annoying. Oh, well, Premiere you've got to put a filter on, which is really annoying, and HitFilm you've got to mask it out. Dynamic zoom. What does this do? Doesn't say. Okay, we'll ignore you. Ah! Open FX. Overlay, no clue. Fusion overlay, no clue. Annotations. Is this part of the footage now, or is this just like my own reference? I feel like that's my own reference. That's so useful. Big fan. Right. Okay. Yeah, so that's your zoom, that's your position, that's your rotate, anchor point. Ooh. Flip. Crop left, crop right, softness, everything, crop bottom, rotate mid position. Dynamic zoom. I don't know, what does that mean? Don't know. Composite mode. Oh, that's just below it. Speed change. That could be useful. Stabilization. Lens correction. We'll go to audio. Pitch. Don't know why that's being me. Effects. No effects? Is this because it's not a... And that's just notes. Why you meters? Oh, okay. Expector. Okay, so I can get rid of you if I want to get rid of you. Shiny. Okay, what's in here? Okay, so let's do that. I assume I can just do that anyway with this, but that's explicitly that. Dynamic trim. Then that's assume just you cut it. Insert, overwrite, replace, snapping, linked, position, log, flags, markers. And how do I export? Or is it like this? That'll be over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling of this. We want to plug it in. What else do we need? Opening titles. You. So what? This is the media view.
Filmstroke.com.
So this is the tune that I have. Why is it playing the? Why is it playing the? Oh, why is it playing the? Why has it got the not the watermark but the voiceover on? But I mean, so this is a media view. To see all my things that I have. But why? Why are you being awkward here, bro?
Filmstroke.com.
Are you kidding me? I thought it was.
Chicken
Noodle. Okay, what am I missing here? That I can't. You mean not enough memory? Oh. Chrome, why are you using so much memory? Should probably close some of my Chrome windows, shouldn't I? That's probably what it means. I just want some. Okay, so if I play you,
Filmstroke.com.
why are you film short coming? Is it because I changed it? Is that why? Is this the same one? I guess it is. I'm pissed off when the memory exceeded. Bull crap.
Filmstroke.com.
This doesn't sound like the same tune to me.
Filmstroke.com.
Actually, your script. I will just download this one. Because that actually might sound better. What do I do to
Filmstroke.com.
I like this one better. Hopefully it doesn't go fixture.com. Oh my god! What part of this is meant to be free? Rage. Right, I'm gonna tweet at some people and see if I can get an answer. But I need to go make breakfast, so I'm gonna go do that. But this has been a successful test, and obviously I'm gonna have to do this again. But in about 5 hours time, I'll watch Mandalorian. So yeah, don't know when I can pick this up again. I should probably get. I don't know. I mean, I made the intro say last weekend, so I should probably do it soon. Otherwise, it'll be a fortnight, which has a less of a ring to it. But yeah, this has been a success. I mean, I didn't even jump to this camera that I had set up, but that's there anyway. Yeah. Does the galactic one? Maybe it's just maybe it's just that song. There's free music download. Why would it say free? It's not free. Oh. There's a crown next to it. Bollocks. Well, mystery solved. Oh, you can't see. Mystery solved. There's a crown next to the thing up here. That's probably why. Would be great if it didn't show that. Okay, well, mystery solved. So we can go back to our lives, I guess. Yeah, okay, I need to bounce, really. So thanks for tuning in, and I guess we'll pick this up next time. I guess I'll have to use the Galactic CCC song. It's not terrible. It's not as much as I wanted, but I mean, I can't complain too much. Free music. Right. Goodbye.